Hey guys, morning, morning, morning. Hello, 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 beautiful people. Okay, I've been struggling there with a little bit of Wi-Fi issues. I've got a new booster at home, and because I was having some trouble getting the internet everywhere, and so I think it's still sort of settling down. So if we cut off a bit in between this, then it's fine. I'll just hook back on. But morning, morning, hello, 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 beautiful people. Okay, I'm Carla Armour here in our group, Fit, Strong and Flexible Over 50. And gosh, I'm so excited because I'm really on a bit of a high because I've been organizing, as I said to you guys, getting my hi Fabienne, I haven't forgotten you, Fabienne. I'll come back to you in a second. Hi Linda. Yes, I've been getting this coaching course program together, as I mentioned, and it's just been a really hard slog working with my coach and stuff like that. And so it's almost there, and I'm going to definitely organize to launch that today. So you guys will look out for that. Morning, sweetheart. Morning, Linda. And yeah, so tag your friends, tell them to join us here live. Yeah, so Fit, Strong and Flexible Over 50, guys. I've been writing a lot, and I always, and we talked last week about the morning pages, and which I was talking about just getting out of the bed, getting onto the page and just writing, freehand, just unconscious writing. It's just such a wonderful catharsis. Really, really just beautiful energy that flows out of that. But I'm always listening to different mentors. Like, for instance, definitely one of my mentors that I follow, one of his programs is called Brendon Burchard. I also follow with Gary Ryan Blair. And I mean, these guys are just so powerful, such motivational guys. And the thing that really touched me and what I wanted to touch on today is about judgment. And I think that some of you guys that are from small societies, I know Fabienne, you come from a small community in, although you are from Nice, I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we also come in close-knit groups. I think Linda, you can sort of resonate with that, since I've known you for so long and you've known me for so long. But I think that sometimes the idea of judgment really clouds our progress, and I wanted to touch on that today. And yeah, thank you, that's a thumbs up there, right? Yeah, for sure. And I want to touch on that a little bit today. I'm not going to be long today because I just want our hump days to be just reconnecting with us, reconnecting with our group, urging our group to come on and post their accomplishments, post their difficulties, so that we can share and we can grow and we can learn from each other. So I would really like to encourage more of that, today, as well as just moving forward into the year. This is our second Hump Day Live for 2020, and I know 2020 is going to be my year to shine. A lot of people that know, well, I mentioned that already, I've gone through some rough times, and but have had to go back to my lessons from the past to climb myself back out of those dark places, to come back to where I am now. And I'm really feeling on top of my game, and really moving forward into 2020, really shine. I want to take some of you women on with me. I want whoever wants to come, and let's just really plow through 2020 and really make this year ours, and this decade really a time to just rock it. So I was thinking, and one of the things that Brendon Burchard was saying, the first thing I think we want to let go of is judgment, because we judge ourselves so harshly all the time, and we judge each other. We even without even knowing. I mean, I have been so guilty of that, being such a judgmental person. I swear, hands up, hands up. I always put my hand up when I know I have done it. I always say, I'm the first person, I say, boom, that's me. And I've really looked at it, and I know that my Pilates, I really wrote something about that just this morning in my morning pages, actually. I know that my Pilates has helped me to go onto the other side. And why that is because when you're teaching people, you have to put yourself, and especially also in the coaching, when you don't want to, well, I have to really take myself out of the game and let's just hear the person say what it is that they need, and where can they find their truths, where can they identify their strengths, because we all have them. We just sometimes need somebody to to echo, you know, what we're saying, for us to hear it from a different voice, from a different standpoint, and for us to say, oh my gosh, of course, that is so true, you know. And so sometimes we judge things without even stopping first. And when I'm teaching sometimes my Pilates clients, I'm looking at the different people. Sometimes I have more than one person, and I'm looking at that same exercise is being done in different ways, but it's working beautifully for each person. And it's just the most beautiful and revealing thing to experience and to identify. And it has really caused me to grow so much in the past how many years that I've been teaching, because I've really grown out of it. And then, you know, with this whole thing, when you have to be on top of things and feel that you have to put your brave face on and go on with your trudge through the hardships, sometimes you lose that sense of don't judge, you know, and then you have to sort of dig back and get it. And I just really want to share that little journey with you guys. And I want to say, guys, you know, come on and share your journey as well, because each of us have something to learn from somebody else. Marie Forleo put it so well in her book, Everything is Figureoutable, hashtag Everything is Figureoutable, Marie. And she said, you know, you're reading this book and you think, oh, I've heard this before, I've read this before. Stop. Because the way she's going to say it, you haven't heard it said Marie's way before. You haven't heard it said Linda's way before, or Fabian's way before, or Flora's way before, or Carla's way before. It's something. And you know, it's just sometimes one word resonates with the situation that you're facing right at this moment that is so critical to move you forward at that very moment. So I say, you know, just put aside any sense of judgment, any sense of feeling of being there already, and see how each moment in our day, that's what I do, you know, how can I learn from this? How can I stop and think, I mean, I'm sure sometimes with your spouse or with your partner or with your child or with your colleague at work, and you think, oh God, I've done this already, let's just move on. And you think, wait a minute, what have I not heard before? And I remember as well, because I've worked in hospitality all my life and worked with teams where you sit down and you listen in a team meeting. Okay, I open the windows and stuff like that, so it's a little bit noisy. But you're listening in a team meeting and you go around and you say, okay, what is your impression of such and such? How did you deal with this week? How did you? And it's just so beautiful to just listen to how different people take the same scenario and deal with it in their unique way. And that's what I think is important about leaving the judgment aside. And that's why I think that today I just wanted to touch on that and talk about leaving it aside, because one of the things that I'm going to be touching on in my quest, which is catch your fire, is get to your core, you know, that molten core, that deep down core of you, who you really are, to get your fire burning and to get it burning in your way. It's just the most beautiful thing that we can do for ourselves, isn't it? You know, thumbs up if you think so. And you know, it's just about being your best self. And if you look on my Facebook profile, hashtag nobody does me better, because I want people to take that as their motto. I take that as my motto, and I tell that to everybody. Nobody can do this better than you can in your way, because you're you. You know, everybody has to be their unique self. And I always say that, you know, just be yourself and don't judge yourself so harshly. And the first thing to be able to do that is by not judging others, and then just being loving to yourself. And that's what I say. So I'm just here to put that forward today. That was the little theme I wanted to talk on. How do you guys think about that? You know, how do you guys? And the other thing I wanted to say, I had promised that I was going to look through our statistics, our analytics, to say who was the most active participant on our group. And I have to say that when I look up everything, Carla Astafan has won the challenge of the most active person on our group since our inception in October 1st, 2019. And I said that I would give a prize, a surprise prize. And what Carla's surprise is that I am going to give her a 1 hour, what I call my power hour breakthrough session. It's a coaching session that I do as my induction session when I'm doing a client, a coaching client. And also, even when I'm doing my Pilates clients, we do it one-on-one, which is more physical, but we also do that one-on-one to get to the bottom of any fears, any barriers, any blocks, any injuries, any stresses that they may be having in their lives that is stopping them from being their best self. And I am going to give that session to Carla as her prize for doing this. And I know that she's been really diligent and really on her mission, and I am positive that after we've done our session, she'll be able to tell you guys how it's helped her and how she's managed to program herself to focus herself even better and to stick to it. She's also on my stick to itiveness group, where there's a core group of ladies that we call ourselves learning, having to stick to itiveness. And when you start something, we're going to stick to it to the end. And I'm just going to say congratulations out there to Carla Astaphan. Hopefully she's out there walking in St. Kitts, doing her morning walk, because this would be the time that she's walking. But there are exercises that are on this group. Just go to the videos part of the group. Go to where it says videos on the group icons, and open them, and you will see the whole list of the videos. And you can choose, because you can see when I'm sitting down and you can see when I'm exercising. So you can flip through and do the exercise ones. They are ranging between 4 minutes to about 12, 13 minutes. And each of them give different modifications. So it's even the modification, you can try it, modify it to a different level. And you will see actually taking it down one level actually makes it deep, but different. Just as deep, but different. And you could try the different ways and see what works best with you. Fabian, I did do a special program with my with the TheraBands, all for the arms and the upper body that you had asked me for. And I was trying to load it yesterday, I just couldn't find where the hell I put it. So I'm going to have to look. I think I may have done it on my phone and I put it off on my laptop. So I'm going to have to look a little bit more for that, or just do another one for you. And just because I know that you wanted arm stuff, but also bear in mind, ladies, that a lot of the Pilates exercises are working the full body. We work full body in Pilates, where you, even when we're doing our seated spine twist or our mermaid that I loaded yesterday, you really have to stretch in opposition. You have to push yourself out of your limbs to reach over in opposition. So every single exercise that we do in Pilates will work from your baby finger to your baby toes, from the crown of the head to the soles of your feet. And you should be feeling that total connection as you're moving and connecting with your core and setting yourself alive. So, don't just think because I'm not moving my arms in a certain way, it's not arm work. Everything should really make you feel beautiful all over. Obviously, some are going to be more into the arms. I did the sideline series. Fabian, that's going to be massively helpful for the arms for you, the side series, side bends, the mermaids, and the one with the holding yourself up. You can stay just on the knees and your arms if you're not strong enough yet. Our push-ups are really great. Our downward dogs. I mean, I've done so many beautiful stuff on these exercises because I'm going through all the classical Pilates there. So go ahead and try them out, and you will see that they are really, really useful. I also had promised to do some sessions in the morning, but what I'm thinking is that try to do everything and try to please everybody all the time is never going to work. So I'm just making sure that I'm loading something every week, and the exercises you can just listen to, look at, and then do them while you listen to them in the background. You don't need to look at the video every time when you're doing the exercise, unless you have like a big screen that you can plug it into, which is fine. But sometimes it's nice to just feel it in your own body and see how you're feeling in your own body. All right, so think about that when you're doing the exercises. So yes, guys, it's not going to be a long session today because of the fact that I had said that I would change some things around. We've already been on a good 20 minutes or more, just under 20 minutes actually. And really want you guys to think about just one token thing. I'm going to be just pushing that live a little bit more, just some small things every now and then, just getting us more active in our group. And I want you guys to really try to be a little bit more active, support ourselves. I'm going to put some challenges out. I'm going to throw a little survey there on that group, so I can make sure I know really what will help you guys more. Okay, so welcome to all of our new members. Go ahead and invite others, guys. I will be putting out a challenge every month to see how I can give some little freebies and some helpful things on the group. And because I really want all of us to be fit, strong, and flexible. Remembering also, guys, that being fit, strong, and flexible is not just about who's joining us. Yeah, she's tagging people like crazy, man. Thank you, guys. Hi, Babs. Hi. Welcome. I really want to encourage everybody to be active. But what I wanted to remind you guys, and for those of you going to watch later, fit, strong, and flexible. Remember, guys, fit for purpose. You know, make sure you're doing your reading, make sure you're doing your personal growth, your personal development, your intellectual development, your emotional development, your relationship development. Make sure you're fit for purpose, fit for the relationships you're in, you know. Every day is a day to be the best that you can be. Strong enough to see the task towards its end. Strong enough physically so that you can really be strong into our later years. We have to start now. Every day we can get stronger. Every day we can recommit to being a little bit stronger, be ourselves, but a little bit stronger. And strong also because sometimes we have to be in a task that takes a little longer than we think. So we have to know that we can take it to the end game. Okay, guys? And then flexible, you know, I always say it's about being resilient. Having a plan A, plan B, plan C, and knowing that we can be resilient enough to be able to change tack no matter what gets thrown at us. Flexible not only in being able to reach our goals and reach no matter what's facing us, but also flexible because we need to be resilient in life. Welcome, Giselle. Thank you for joining us. I'm just at the end of the game, but you can always just swipe back and listen to the program. I'm touching on just our fit, strong, and flexible. I'm talking about don't judge ourselves so harshly, guys. Just love yourself, love yourselves, love yourselves. This was the theme today. Just no judgment. No judgment on yourselves. Give yourselves a break. Just love yourselves, guys. Okay? So listen, you guys can put a little watch party. Go on and watch this again. I loaded some more exercises on. Go on the videos, tap on them. There's loads of classical Pilates exercises there. So hi, Giselle. And you're part of the inspiration for this, Giselle. I hope you know that. Well, I always know that you're my inspiration anyway. So keep it up, guys. This is very active, and a heads up to Carla Astafan, who has won the challenge as our most active member since our inception on October 1st. So yes, she's just won a one-to-one Power Hour breakthrough coaching session with me. So Carla, you're going to message me and we're going to book in our session. Yes, you know that, girl. You know you got that. We're going to have a really head-on session where we're going to just blast away any blocks and see how you can just move through your goals, because I know you have them set already for the year, and I know you have a big one coming up with your channel swim. So guys, let's set our goals. Let's post them on there, guys, and challenge each other, because you know what? When you name it, you claim it. And when you name it in public, you have to publicly claim it. So it gives you more motivation, right? So let's go on, guys. Let's rock this. Let's be fit, strong, and flexible as we move on to this day, second week in 2020 and this new decade. Okay, guys, so this is your girl, Carla Armour, your mindset and movement coach, Pilates little guru here, rocking this thing and asking you guys to just go out and rock your game, guys. Be your best, okay? Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to hearing loads from you guys and being back on next week, okay? If not before. Okay, guys, love yourselves, love you guys. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Have a great, great week, okay?